Hello everybody, Sam here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about Beam Therapeutics' latest quarter release report that was just released last week on February 27. And the stock actually raised over 20 to 25% after the press release in the following business day. And I want to talk about it all here in this video. But before we do that, really quickly, yesterday's video got published I guess this morning. Unfortunately, it was from yesterday I published it. I basically said it as unlisted on YouTube. I don't know if anybody understand what unlisted means, but that basically means if you don't have the direct link, you cannot watch the video. That's why most people didn't see it yesterday and people are starting to watch it this morning as I changed it from unlisted to public. So that was my mistake. So no, there's no two videos today. I didn't make two videos today, but of course it does appear that there's two videos posted today, and that's totally fine because more videos the better, right? But anyways, I want to jump in today's video here. So Beam Therapeutics released their press release. Let's go in their highlights. Let's see what the company is all about. Give us a little update of the company. So the first highlight is patient dosing and enrollment continue to progress in Beacon Phase 1, Phase 2 study of Beam 101 for sickle cell disease. First clinical data anticipated in the second half of 2024. So this is what people are looking forward for. For the first time ever, we will actually get data from a Beam Therapeutics program, specifically from the company. So we'll see what a base editor is all about. Right, the whole promise of base editors is they're gonna give it a lot safer and a lot more efficient. We'll see if that's the case, right? Phase 1 trial initiation for Beam 302 for AAD on track for the first half of 2024, pending Europe clinical trial application acceptance. Okay. Ended fourth quarter of 2023 with $1.2 billion cash. Cash runway expected to support operating plans into 2027. So I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, that's still a long time to be fair, but obviously they're going to raise a lot more cash by then, either through dilution of stock, unfortunately, or of course by partnerships. I think it's more going to be the latter. I think we started seeing a lot less dilution of stocks between these companies. Not because that we're in a bear market in the biotech space, not just because of that, but also because you're starting to see partnerships start to come in, especially with what happened a few months ago, specifically in November in the UK with CRISPR Therapeutics and Vertex. I think you'll be seeing a lot more partnerships, and that partnership is good money for these companies to increase in their balance sheet, right? So John Evans, of course, CEO of Beam Therapeutics, stated, and I quote, "This year has the potential to be transformative for Beam as we work towards advancing multiple base editing programs in the clinic." Okay. In 2024, we expect to initiate our first in vivo clinical studies, report the first in-human data from our ex vivo base editing programs. Operationally, we've made significant progress in the Beacon study of Beam 101 in sickle cell disease, and we're on track to complete the Sentinel cohort and initiate dosing in the expansion cohort in the first half of this year. In addition, we filed CTA for Beam 302, and we remain on track to initiate that study in the first half of 2024. Okay, end of quote. So you take a look at some of their numbers here really quickly. And let's take a look at, they increased their R&D here from 140 million the fourth quarter compared to last year, which was 86. That's like a 50% increase. That's significant. Man, I hope they're getting us some data this year, because that's a significant increase in R&D. Even if you forget about just R&D, look at the G&A, guys. 43 million in the fourth quarter of 2023. That compares to 22 million in the fourth quarter of 2022. That's a double. That's 100% increase, almost 100%, like 90, 95% increase. That's a big increase, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Look, full disclosure, I am an investor in Beam Therapeutics, and I want this company to be successful, not just for my own good, but of course for the whole space of the CRISPR landscape. But man, they're spending a lot of money in those expenses, right? Internally. I mean, I hope that pays off, because for a company that does not have a single CRISPR program data, to be spending, you take a look at that, to be spending, you know, a loss of basically, what is it? Hold on. $142 million. That's a lot of money. But of course, that is offset by 289 in 2022. Oh, sorry, full year ended. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's the full year. Okay, 142 was the full year. Yeah, I got a little bit scared here. I got a little bit scared here. I was like, well, no, actually, it's not. Man, these guys are spending a lot of money. I just realized that. That's crazy. 437 just in R&D in the year of 2023. That's a lot of money, man. Man, these guys are spending like basically $500 million basically on R&D and on expenses and on G&A and so on. I mean, that's a lot of money for a company that has zero data. I mean, I really hope they deliver this year, because $500+ million a year to be spent. You're expecting some sort of data, right? We're not even talking about an approval or a pathway to commercialize a program this year. We're just talking about data, human data on any of their programs. So, look, I think by my reaction, you guys already know what I'm thinking about this company. I believe in base editors. I believe in their technologies. I believe in their idea of becoming what they call a franchise. We call it a platform where they can sort of license their technology to different companies, build partnerships, and have their own programs in-house there to develop and to commercialize. I believe in that. However, spending $500 million plus a year in G&A and on R&D, you're expected to deliver at that point, right? You can't just get by just posting preclinical studies, or hoping that Verve Therapeutics does well in their own programs. Don't get me wrong; those are all important things, but you gotta have you gotta have something in place there to be successful. At least what investors are looking for when it comes to your balance sheet, your income statement, and so on. So overall, I think this company is doing well, in a sense where I think there's a pathway. I think this year is going to be big for this company. But then again, it is big for literally every CRISPR company, right? So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Do you guys see the pathway for this company this year? Do you guys think they're being bullish? Do you guys think we should be bearish? Let me know in the comments below. As always, subscribe if you're not. Like this video if you found value. It really does help this channel. Actually gets our videos back on homepage on viewers that watched this video in the past, these videos in the past, and stop watching. Do like it, guys. I'll see you guys during the week. Have a beautiful Sunday.